Oh, hi. Welcome to InSight. I'm Wendy Brokaw.
And I'm Louise VanNatta.
All right, we might as well have full disclosure here.
Are you sure you should?
Yeah, we
All
would.
right.
In the interest of full disclosure, we are cat people here.
Such cat people.
We have with us today a wonderful guest by the name of Chief.
And don't forget our other guests.
Hi, BJ. Welcome to InSight's episode all about cats this time, and with us to talk about that is BJ Andersen, who is the Executive Director of the Willamette Humane Society. Hello.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Louise.
Thank you for being Chief with us today.
You bet.
You know, we hear all of the bad news about cat overpopulation and about ways people are dealing rather negatively with that, but I want to focus on the good news about how you are addressing this situation with the spay-neuter clinic and a new way of looking about cat overpopulation and what we can all do to link up those kitty cats with a forever home instead of the sad end that they could come to. So let us get to it right now. BJ, talk to us about the 5 years that the spay-neuter clinic has been working. In fact, I was there when you first opened.
Yeah, you filmed it when we opened.
It
you
was
were there for the ribbon cutting.
It was a very exciting development, wasn't it, Louise?
It was. It's done so much for our community.
Tell us about what it's done so far. Give us a thumbnail sketch of its success story.
Well, having that spay-neuter clinic was a long-term dream of every volunteer staff person involved with the Humane Society, both for our community, for the shelter itself. You know, in 5 years, we have spayed and neutered almost 25,000 animals.
25,000?
So it's doing some incredible work. 3 days a week, we offer low-cost, high-value spay and neuter services to the public. The biggest impact that we're making through that is on the cat population in our county. We have too many cats.
Do we have an estimate of how many cats that are out there?
Not that I can quote you, and the metrics on it are so crazy. It can be anywhere from 1 million to 50,000. It's based on population and cats per person, and there's some complicated numbers. But suffice to say, it's a lot. And a lot of those cats are unowned cats that are maybe feral, maybe abandoned, maybe loosely owned. Maybe they live in the neighborhood and somebody feeds them, or 3 people feed them, but nobody actually is responsible for them.
And those are our community cats.
Those are our community cats. And there's been some confusion about that name, and some of our supporters have let us know that they don't like that term as much because it doesn't, you know, I mean, I live in the community. That makes my cat a community cat. So it's a little confusing. The term a lot of people in our area uses stray cat.
Right.
But it's all those. Maybe they're tame, maybe they're social, maybe they're not. But they're out there, and most of them are not altered. They're not spayed or neutered. And so they're reproducing, and litters of kittens are showing up in neighborhoods and under your porch and in your garage or the shed or on the trail. And people are finding them, and good-hearted citizens are picking them up and bringing them into Willamette Humane Society or Salem Friends of Felines, and they're saving the kittens, but they're not solving the problem.
Sure.
So what's the solution?
The solution is not just spay-neuter for owned cats, but what's called TNR, or trap, neuter, return, for those cats that are in the neighborhood. Because the cats that are in the neighborhood, they're going to be there. You can't, it's impossible to just take them all away. And really, taking them all away means taking them all to us, and we euthanize them. So that's something we don't want to be doing anymore at Willamette Humane Society.
What kind of a lifespan could you expect of a cat that's just tossed from someone's home and let sort of fend for itself?
It's not a life that any of us want to wish for those cats. Those cats tend to live, on average, about the same as an indoor-outdoor house cat, which can be
they've got
10 to
some
12
super
years.
qualified veterinarians I know that help you out over at the clinic. And
we talked with one, actually, just the other day. Why don't we take a look at a little video clip of Dr. Jacqueline Harter and her take on the importance of the spay-neuter clinic. Let's go take a look at that.
This is a great one.
Generally, it takes about 7 years to have a significant impact within a community, but we are seeing fewer kittens coming in during kitten season. We also hopefully get the mama cats before they start going into heat, which is usually about Valentine's Day. So we can get them spayed and taken care of and get the males taken care of so that they're not out looking for the girls. And ultimately during kitten season, which for us starts maybe April and goes all the way through into October, November, those are the traditional times where we get litter after litter of kittens coming in. Using resources in the shelter, everybody wants a cute little kitten, so they're the ones that are going to get adopted first. In the meantime, all year round, we get older cats that are surrendered for various reasons. Most commonly, people are moving to new houses, their owners have died, those kinds of things. And those cats have a lot lower chance of being adopted if we have the cute little kittens here in the shelter. Our resources are being expended with fostering the kittens, getting them prepared, getting them spayed or neutered before they can be adopted out. And that gives us fewer resources to help out these cats that might have additional needs, like needing dental cleanings or needing just a little bit more time to settle and find the right family. It gives me a good feeling every day. I was in private practice for 10 years before starting to work here as a volunteer initially, and then I decided to offer them me coming in and seeing their animals on a regular basis. I liked being in private practice. I love working in the shelter. I love helping the people who work here make good choices. I love being able to help these animals that may not have had a good home situation before. And we just do a few little things that make them more adoptable, and then they're out the door. And I love them to death, but I hope I don't ever see them again, because I hope that they're in a good spot for the rest of their lives.
Wow. What a neat facility.
It really is, and I love the way the volunteers just
I know, love on those cats.
And
That
they just
is
lavish love on those cats. That's the kind of a forever home cat that you're trying to create.
and they really get to know those cats' personalities over there and help make a forever match, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
Tell us, before we go, a little bit about Chief here. Tell me his story and why he's special.
Well, aside from Chief being an amazing lap cat and exactly what people are looking for in a companion cat, he's a 6-year-old neutered male cat. He's staying in one of our cat suites at the shelter, and before we put cats together in the suites, we do what we call combo testing, and he tested FIV positive.
What's that?
FIV is similar but not the same as HIV in humans. It's an immune deficiency transmitted in cats, and it's only in cats. FIV is transmitted through bites that come, those broken skin bites that come between cats when they're fighting or mating. And then the cats can live quite healthy. They just have, they have this virus and they carry it. But if they're calm, social, and get along kind of cats, there actually is very little risk of them transmitting it to other cats in the homes. Anybody who's interested in our programs or in adopting Chief can check out our website at www.whs4pets.org, and that's the number 4. And or they can call us. I do recommend the website first, but they can also call us. Our number is 503-585-5900.
Great, and there they can find adoptable pets, and I think CCTV also shows many adoptable pets on our show.
Our weekly program.
Absolutely, so that's another way they can find out about it. Well, we hope you find your forever home.
Yeah, Chief, he travels well. He's a lap cat. He's bomb-proof.
I can see that.
Don't tempt Wendy. She's got enough.
This is the cat everybody wants.
Well, great. BJ, thank you so much for being on our show today.
Love having
we really
you.
appreciate
We'll have
that.
you again. We just enjoyed
come
this.
back and
bring us another one. Maybe
bring
a
us another
a doggy.
next time.
Oh, did we tell you we're dog people too?
Yeah.
All right. So am I.
Thank you again.
Thank you very much, and thank you for joining us today on InSight.
And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Hi, Chief.
Such a
Such a good cat.